Alrighty everyone, welcome back. We're going to be doing Dead Cells from now on. A quick couple things that we're going to clarify beforehand. No, I didn't abandon the channel. I just got really sick. You might be able to hear a little bit still in my voice. However, I am pretty still excited to go play Dead Cells again. I didn't really do too much originally, so we just deleted the first save. It's been a number of years since I've actually played the game, so I'm excited to actually jump back in. So here we really go. We got new stuff. Okay, that's cool. We'll do normal mode. And I know not a lot about the lore of Dead Cells, but I know we're the headless guy who I think used to be the king. I'm not sure. We got the giant here. Wait, what weapon do we start? We start with Rusty Sword first. Okay. Add this fellow. I am still coming along with other things that I didn't really want this, but first damage tips, try to parry and block all damage. I'm not taking that, but we'll figure it out. I've heard it's best to play this game with controller, so we will be playing it with a controller. Unlike Wall World, where Wall World was pretty janky to controls, with the controller, so you really didn't want to. But I also know that this is kind of like Risk of Rain, where they do incentivize you to go a little faster with it. They're so if you can actually play the game well, you've got a number of advantages. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've actually played the game though, so but I liked what I did play of it. And obviously the first couple runs aren't going to be too hard because it's a thing. And this is also kind of what am I thinking of? It's the temple game. That's not helpful. Fuck, what is it? What am I trying to get across here? I'm trying to I can picture it in my mind, but we'll come back to it later. That's another game I actually want to play. It's got something to do with the dark. It's not Dark Souls. Oh, that's right, we can't use those because we don't have the option yet. I think we have to go up. I think we have to go ramparts. I'll think of the game here in a minute. You go through diverging paths and there's a jungle, there's the jaguar, the owl, and something else. This is a little shopkeeper. I don't know if you can fight him. Not really gonna try it though. Especially not with the base rusty sword. That's blood sword. So I know that we need blueprints, kind of like Risk of Rain 2. Those give us new items. But depending on the playstyle we want, we probably don't want to use a whole lot. Twin daggers, we'll grab twin daggers just because they're good. I know later in the game you can... we've killed 28 enemies without taking damage. I know that it's a 30 door here. There, door's unlocked, can't get up there. I know that you go faster, you can get bonus doors. Look, we missed it by about 10 seconds. But that's fine. Look, can't kick it open. We can kick this open though. Money, souls, or cells, whatever they're called. And we get an item. We'll probably do inventory grenade 4. Just because we need something else. A skill will help us out immensely. Here's the collector. So he doesn't actually let you unlock anything until you do health flask. we have 22 cells. Let's do... We'll hold off on Blood Sword. We'll do gold reserves. And then we'll go for... We don't really need starter bow, because we're not going to use bows that much. Health Flask 2 could probably be... Honestly, Health Flask is probably the best way to go with this. This is the mutations guy. What does he got? I know this is the one you normally pick up. Will not curse. Can we drop it once? Picked up even if used. Okay, so we can't drop it, but... This is kind of like a... It's a risk versus reward type deal, because you can only have 3 mutations. So even if you pick this up, but if you hit reset, you can't use it. However, it can also only be your first one picked up. So we're going to pick it up, because ultimately, we don't really have a whole lot of stuff. Like, we just got Health Flask. There's no need for healing. So we'll go continue to the promenade. I could also throw webcam in if you guys like the webcam as well. But you guys seem to be pretty receptive to just wall world gameplay straight up. And I think this is one of those games where it could add a little bit of familiarity with you guys if I did put the webcam on. But if you guys really don't want the webcam, we're not going to turn the webcam on. Like, that's just it. Like, that's just my personal feelings on it. Alright, we got the Assassin's Dagger. I don't really know what that is. Now keep in mind, these blueprints are all going to be, like, we're going to use these later to unlock certain things. I know this is one of those things that they can provide invincibility. Yeah, I know B is to dodge. I've been dodging like this whole time. Alright, you need like a special ground slam for that. Wolf Trap versus Balanced Blade. We get 340 guaranteed on the 3rd consecutive strike. Honestly, this isn't that great. We'll take the traps. Because now we're fully kitted out. And I gotta remember that I can use these kits. This is probably a lore area of some sort. This is where we get our first... Like, yeah, look at that. Like, we can just roll, do the thing. We get an artifact. This is going to be the grabby one, just because I saw it at the bottom there. Yeah, vine rune. Okay, cool. Now we can use vines. And there's a number of these runes scattered throughout the game. But other than that, there's not much more I know about this game. I know that on my very first save file, I managed to get to Cell Run 1. So it's pretty evidently clear that I'm not actually very good. So we'll heal here. That performance just kind of reinforced the fact, but I'm still learning it, and I figure by restarting a save file rather than trying to play one from when the game first came out, I'll end up learning a little more than if I were to just go ahead and rock through it. Now, to keep this in mind, we also have... We're going to be uploading... I'm working on an old school RuneScape video at the same time as I'm an avid RuneScape player. So you guys will get to see that. You'll get to see the Iron Man account. Which, I mean, yeah, he's doing a Snowflake Iron Man. I'm like, the first thing is that it's not a Snowflake Iron Man at all. I know I'm not good enough to play a Snowflake Iron Man. Not I'm not good enough. I just don't really feel like doing that to myself. I have a ton of games that I enjoy playing. Oh, there's the death. See, but no, that's good. Alright, so we got Spartan Sandals. That's not great. I didn't like that weapon to begin with. I think you can do like double, like you'll get a double jump rune or something later. I should also talk about the portals. The portals are... We'll do survival. Survival's fine. The portals can teleport you anywhere else in the map because sometimes you might pick something up in an earlier run where you can teleport back and go back with it. If that made sense. That probably didn't make any sense, but... So we're going to go ahead and increase our damage here. This thing is giving off way too much problems for me already. That is an elite. Yeah. Alright, so you lose your blueprints when you die, it looks like. Well, that's fine, because that's just the first run. Let's go ahead and skip through this. I also do own the DLC. I own all the DLC up to Castlevania. And I know at the beginning here we will start with Rusty Blade. I think it's called Rusty Blade. So we're going to incentivize playing fast, and we're going to incentivize playing correctly. Which means I might not parry a whole lot of enemies at first, because although parrying is going to be a skill that we need to learn. Look at that, Ice Bow. Ice Bow is pretty good. You can tell by that being a rare blueprint because it says it's a rare blueprint, but also because of the color of the blueprint. So watch it, like that. I thought I hit triangle in order to get it, but I did not. And you can see in the bottom right, it set the thing back to 2. So it's right as he's about to hit. I don't know what's down here, but we're going to figure it out. We got about 30 seconds to get to the next area, but we're going down, so that means it would be sewers. And that's a rune thing you can do to teleport to another coffin. We're not going to make it to the 2-minute mark. I can tell you guys that one already. Like, there's no use. Like, we do get pause. The timer does pause here in the shop. So that's important to note. It also pauses here on a chest, because these chests can give you cells and they give you weapons. Like, this is a Frost Blast weapon. I don't think I'm going to take it. I don't like the damage on it. However, I could have took it. Oh, nope, we made it within 2 minutes. I'm thinking to myself now, we could have done it, but we got rid of the shield. The shield could be a crutch. We got the assault shield. So we can get a necklace too. This is the electric whip. But we've also gotten in the bottom left there, you can see the number 3. We are prioritizing red items, so taking a purple item earlier could be a little silly. So we're not doing it. That's locked because we didn't get 30. We got 11. And we're going to prioritize the health flask. I think the health flask is going to come in a little good because the rusty sword is actually pretty fine. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw him into recycling. Mutation, we're going to get the death mutation again. Really me? Yeah, it's because they're you. And there's no need for healing. But Promenade of the Condemned. We're going to get the little weird sword boys. And the bats, which the bats is currently something I need to roll with to deal with instead of trying to parry them. I thought that might have been a secret there with how the thing was. We're also going to learn to parry in the beginning here just because it might be when the little exclamation point is over his head. I'm not sure. You can point that out in the comments and be like, Jerry, you're playing like an A. Stop it. We can't even go down here. We're gonna fight the elite. We are, holy crap, we are mashing it up. But we're going to be doing fine. We can do the roll, and that's fine. So, we didn't actually use our free death there, but we bungled that pretty hard. So let's look here. We have 5% damage received. Damage projectiles reduced by 75%. But this is a brutality one. And the other is a tactical one. So we're not going to take that. It's all pretty much prioritizing which build you're doing because of the scrolls. If the scrolls didn't exist, prioritizing would not be as much of a big thing. But because it is, because we've already hit Promenade, we could have pivoted. I don't see the need to pivot, especially with the current items we have. I guess we can talk about what the... We're taking Ice Grenade. We can talk about what's coming up next in the next coming videos. We're going to do a couple Dead Cells, which might be shorter form content. They could be longer form content if you guys want me to upload longer. I'm going to try to keep them around 20 minutes. I know that we're currently at something here. We might be around like the 15, 16 minute mark, 18 minutes even at the latest, but I know that Wall World videos were getting a little long there, and I know when it comes to growth, like we might be able to get away with it. I'm not sure. I don't mind the longer form content. It's all up to you guys. Let's look here. It's Scroll of Power. We can get plus 15%. We already have plus 100%. So grabbing a purple item would really be like a kick in the pants. Now, you can also see there when I was swinging, that it doesn't stun lock these guys. So if you see the little arrow, just go ahead and hit the button. Because you're gonna need it. I know we're not gonna hit the time on this. I think time is like 8 minutes or something like that. Something crazy. There's no way we hit time. We might. It is 8 minutes. So let's look here. There's throwing knife. That's a weapon. In fact, it's a ranged weapon. It causes bleeding. I don't think I like it. I just don't think I like it. I think I like my sword. It's like you cannot afford my diamond sword, but here we are. Alright, we'll get recycling first. No, recycling is good because then we can get actual gold from useless items. And then we will prioritize. Let's see if there's anything we need here. Random melee weapon? Excuse me. No, we want gold reserves. The more gold we start with, the more we can open up those golds at the beginning. We're not going to get any survival mutations. We're going to look more into brutality because we're doing a brutality build. So, we can do combo. Combo's fine. Give me the potion. I think Ramparts has a boss. If it's not Ramparts, it's the one after Ramparts. It's definitely the one after Ramparts. I know the Ramparts has this weirdo thing though. Oh, and the combo just keeps up there. See, we don't really need the shield because we can go ahead and just do the roll. The Dark Souls roll. This permanent rune unlocks the custom mode. Okay, that's kind of cool. But we can extend the combo roll out. And we can just do stuff like that. And as long as we constantly are doing damage. And I think it's if you don't get hit. Yeah, when you get hit, it breaks the combo. Let's take a sip of the potion. I don't know what the line is. We parried it. We're not going to take this. It had some useful item effects on it. As I was reading it as I went ahead and scrapped it out. But again, it's not following the build. We don't really want it. I thought I could get sneaky with it and go ahead and hit the left. And go ahead and use my parry. I should have just rolled it. See, like, I'm already getting whooped. Let's go whoop this guy. Let's go grab that. If we run into a shopkeeper, that'll be fine because we can go ahead and use all this gold that we have been stockpiling. In fact, we actually want to run into a shopkeeper. Let's see. There's no other teleporters. Are you serious? We'll do more Dead Cells. If there's any other roguelikes we want to see along the way, we will. This isn't great, but this is also fine because let's go ahead and do survival. We have 2 survival objects. I thought that was a secret, like, little area hidden thing. Alright, this is an assassin scroll. This is brutality. Each consecutive hit that connects continues combo. Okay. That's just telling us what we currently have as mutation-wise for each one. Now, you can reset your mutations if you find, like, the weapon. Like the weapon champions. So say we found something like Balanced Lance or something. Like that's something we might consider. Getting a whole new build for it. And it's because we don't really have anything that can... We'll go in here. We're going to get this chest first. Oh, it's a wolf trap. This isn't that great. We can't go that way. I tried to parry that move. I don't know if you can. I would assume you could parry, like, most moves in this game. Again, I could be completely wrong. Don't listen to me. I didn't watch Dead Cells gameplay. This is full first-hand experience for you guys. And, like, we're excited to play it because I like playing games with you guys. I think it adds a more sense of community feel and, like, a sense of togetherness that we have here. Because I figured if I'm going to play the game by myself, I'd rather play it with you guys. What is this? Frostbite. I think that is a mutation blueprint. We're going to go above him. I don't necessarily want the run to end right there. If I fight the fire boy, the run ends there. My god. Okay, nope, we got health now. We can rock with it. Oh, we can't do nothing. See, that's another thing. Like, I should be using the right stick to look up and down. I'm not. That is a 3-cell door, as you can see right here. It's going to tell us not enough cells. Oh, it doesn't tell us not enough cells because we've never beaten the game before. And here's a shopkeeper. That's so nice. Tonic is, Tonic's weird. Sinew Slicer could be good. We could probably swap out the infantry grenade for this one and recycle it and get some money back. This is kind of like a crutch, but we'll take it. So we'll hit L2 and we'll get bonus health for like 20 seconds. It'll be crazy. I'm pretty sure it goes away after 20. Yeah, there it is. It goes away after 9 seconds. Do the roll. Oh. You see, that was nice because now I got to know that there was a drop there. Although I could have just done that. Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, that guy, he's a dick. Alright, that's stun there. That means that we can go ahead. We didn't get anything there. That was actually terrible. Terrible decision to make. As you can see, the more you pick these up, the less total HP you're going to get from them. However, like, there's no damage we're going to get on survival, so, like, I don't mind taking these. Let's see. Oh, it's a death. That's it. That's over. I was jumping around too hard. I was messing around way too hard. However, I think that's what we're gonna call it on this episode. Let me know what you guys think. If you like the video, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next one, and have a good one.